Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant IB back again. This is going to be kind of an interesting one. I want y'all to pay attention to this. All right, Stephon Marbury, he just made history in China, but not in the way you expected. All right, the dude is doing it big. I used to like his strawberry store, and I used to buy a lot of stuff from out of there. Right. Sad to see it went under, but he's doing this thing in China, and I mean, he's really doing it big. Like I keep saying, there's a lot of us brothers that's traveling overseas and really elevating the image of the Afro male in the United States. Really, right? All we just got to do is hope that some of these clowns that's so on the you know what of the black woman that they don't go out and mess things up because they don't know how to think like men, the black woman think for them. You know, we talking about the simps. All right. So he goes to China and he makes history in a big way. All right. So let me greet everybody real quick and we'll talk about this. Hovorin hardu gudag ola oi to the bank versus los bonjour mes amis. Kedu bawani konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama. Sani bonani. Jumbo habaragani. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right. So let's get right into this. But first, let me remind y'all. Let's get these thumbs up to donate to my channel. My PayPal me link will be in the description box. Like, share, subscribe, and when you subscribe, click the bell. And when you click the bell, click all. All right. I'm trying to find out where the actual microphone is on my computer. But anyway, I got sidetracked for a little bit. So, anyway, so let's break this down real quick. Okay, this is what happened. Stephon Marbury, he went to China. He was showing out on the basketball court. I mean, he was showing out. But greater than that, he was showing out in the community. So much so that the Chinese government did for him what they've only did for 5,000 other people. All right. And so this is it. They approved his application for a Chinese green card or permanent resident permit. Okay. And this is really difficult to get in China. Understand this. But that isn't even the first. Only 5,000 foreigners have been granted a permanent resident permit since China launched its own green card system in 2004. Out of 600,000 for foreigners living in the country. So they got 600,000 foreigners living in the country. And he's only one of 5,000 foreigners that got this little green card. The U.S., on the other hand, issues out about 1 million green cards every year. See, look at the U.S. So a quote from him, he said, he's so blessed and thankful to receive my Chinese green card. Marbury wrote on his Twitter, like Weibo account, or it might be Weibo, confirming Chinese media report. Being the first foreign, this is the first, being the first foreign basketball player to receive a green card means a lot in making history in China. Marbury became the first foreign celebrity to ever receive this green card. And there's a reason for that, and it's not because of basketball. All right. Now, the green card once received, is valid across China. Major cities like Beijing and Shanghai have their own rules about how to apply. In Beijing, people who qualify include big investors, business executives, science and tech experts, and those who have made outstanding contributions to China. Marbury reportedly fits into the last category because of his charity work, which he brought with him. See, while he was in the United States, he was helping out with some of the hurricane victims. He was helping out in the United States quite a bit. But because of his charity work and willingness to help the Beijing community, he was given the exclusive honor. Marbury stated why the green card was so important and how he plans to use it. All right. And this is significant for him, who's business minded. Think about it. UPS sponsors basketball in China. All right. So his green card could translate into money making opportunities. It's just added more legality to part to being able to do investments. Marbury told the state media, China Daily, and to bring business here legitimately, and then to buy a house and buy a car and do little different things in Beijing. Now, you saw his cute wife or I believe that's his wife that he had on his arm, right? All right. The business he has in mind is probably his strawberry brand, and his Chinese connections will definitely help him to expand the brand here. So he might be bringing it back to the States too. He plans to retire eventually from the Beijing team and become a coach there. So there you have it. Another Afro man that the BAW decided, well, let's just be real. This is a business minded man who was always thinking about his future. All right. He avoided the pitfalls of the women in the United States. He did not even want to bother with it. You notice that he has a Chinese woman. All right. I want y'all to think about something for a minute. Remember on my other channels, all right, as I take this time to talk to you for a minute and show you how wise this guy is as we continue to watch these women hit this wall. All right. And we understand that in this case was with the kind of treachery that's going on in the NBA, the fleecing of these basketball players, right? We understand that this is going to happen to almost all of them that's playing in the NBA, especially those that are married in California. We always think that these relationships are going well until these women decide to divorce them, get Gloria Allred or anybody to utterly destroy these men and their children by ripping the children from these men who wants to create a legacy with their children. LeBron James might be the only lucky one, and that's not because he married his high school sweetheart. Because remember, Allen Iverson did the same thing, and he paid for it dearly. As a matter of fact, a lot of the NBA basketball players did the same thing and paid for it just seriously. LeBron James, they paid for it dearly. That's what I meant to say. LeBron James is an anomaly. Do you know what else Marbury can do now that he has a Chinese woman? Remember the video I did about the new Chinese divorce laws where the woman, if she wants to get a divorce from the man, She only get what she came with, but she cannot take his business. She cannot destroy him. She cannot take the home. She can go back to her daddy's and mama's house, but she can no longer divorce the man and take his stuff. Imagine if the United States adopted China's laws. The divorce rate wouldn't be so high, and maybe men would think about settling down with an American woman, but it's just not worth it. But if you go to China, they give you that permanent residency card. I understand clearly why he would prefer to live in China with his Chinese woman versus come to the United States and be tied up by people with the mentality of a Gloria Aldrich and everything. All right. The men that build, we are tired of this place. And we're tired of the place because of the laws and the women. When you learn that the women are never going to be on your side, when that is going to be enemy number one, your biggest adversary, only she's going to do it underhandedly while comforting you, making you think that, oh no, she's not going to be the problem. All right. And then as you get real comfortable, here comes Gloria Aldrich or one of her partners to stick a knife in you. Then and only then will you see. Right? And that's the problem. He don't have to worry about that in China. As these women continue to hit these walls. You know what? And he don't have to give a crap about what any of you black women have to say about his choice in being with a Chinese woman. You know why? Because he's doing it big over there. Oh, and he is also lifting up the profile of the Afro men in the United States. You know, China just made a play for Dwayne Wade. Think about that. With that said, I'm out.